Welcome back to Epic Reviews. I'm going to be doing the review of the Romulus movie. Okay, I got two of the star characters in here, which should I say monsters. You can see them. Alright, so it's going to be pretty simple. It's not a long movie. I think it's about maybe an hour and 30 minutes long, so it's pretty short and simple. The first part of the movie is pretty boring. I will say that. Well, maybe like the first half, I would say. And then in the middle of the movie is when it started to pick up. And of course, towards the end, that's when it got good. We pretty much didn't hate it when it gets so good at the end, and then the movie just ends. My mother thought of that as well. Ooh. So yeah, that's why I didn't really like about that movie. It got so good at the end, and then it just ended. So yeah, there are no end credits, so don't waste your time trying to stick towards the end, because I did it for you, me and my mother. Okay. Now you do have there's like 4 characters in there. I forgot their names. That's one that I will say. There's no type of character build in my opinion, because I don't remember their names. So I think the only one I remember was the android. His name was Andy. That's all I remember. Okay. Now you had one guy, I believe, that did deserve to be eliminated because he made some dumb decisions, especially when he shot the android like a few times. It's like, you idiot. That's like the only person, robot that can help save you from these aliens and weird looking creatures. And then not only that, but he also when the girl got face hugged and got a seed put inside her, he actually ran off with the girl and into a ship and left the other people behind and got them all trapped. I was like, that's a dumb decision of you. So basically the guy was just asking for his death. Not only that, but he also was he had that little taser stick thingy, and he pushed it inside one of the little egg sacs where one of these guys was starting to be born, and he electrocuted it. And then the acid started getting onto the stick, and it just eats it away, because aliens are known for having that strong acid. So once it gets on you, you're pretty much screwed. That's what happened. It got on him. His fingers started to deteriorate. It was just disgusting. And well, of course, he got eliminated. With the he got impaled by this thing here, which is the alien's sword. Well, one of the alien's greatest weapons, his tail. I said sword because that's what it acts like. It's very piercing, and aliens are very dangerous. One of their signature moves is using the tail, and of course the thing inside their mouth, their little sharp tongue. Okay. Now, the story basically just wraps around. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if it's like a continuation, but to me it looks like it's just a new beginning, because it just showed like how they ran to this like a half android that was like ripped in half, and they turned them on. He was talking about starting like the human evolve. Humans weren't evolving fast enough, so basically like create some type of medicine or something to make them evolve faster into these type of thingies. So I don't think this ties in with the other alien movies. It doesn't appear so. Okay. Now you did have these things here. There was a whole bunch of them. They had a scene where they were, I don't know if they had activated something where they got I gotta put this, where they got reborn or something, where they got you get the idea. They woke them up, so like a whole bunch of these little critters just started running and attacking them. I thought that was so freaky looking, especially where they crawl on the ground and just like a whole bunch of like big old spiders or something. But the scary part is, like I said, if you saw the review of this, they have like these little human hands, so that really lets you know that these things were kind of maybe like had some type of human DNA in them. If you ever notice, they have little fingers just like humans. So I figured that, you know, it's possibly that they do have human DNA, especially for the aliens as well, the way their bodies are built for the most part. We mix with humans, but you get the idea. Now you got they did have a whole bunch of these guys coming as well. They pretty much, most of them got either shot at or crushed by an elevator. And there was this one scene where the girl was falling down when the gravity thing had shut off, and basically one of the aliens pretty much just grabbed her with the tail and saved her for some strange reason. I thought maybe one of the aliens was actually good with that scene, because it didn't attack her immediately. It just saved her and then started growling and making these animal noises. It then got closer to her as if he was trying to test her or something. But then I started realizing it was just basically just trying to save her for one of the face huggers to get her face. So apparently that alien that was destroyed in the movie had some type of intelligence. And I wish that they just centered that around that alien, because that thing was pretty smart, unless we had some type of human DNA in it, because it was pretty much had some type of intelligence. And I actually thought it was actually turning good for once, but of course Andy the android destroyed it. So you got that part. One thing I will say that makes me cringe the most, is probably one of the most nerve-wracking things to see, is when once the face hugger gets onto your face, then it puts one of those belly, they call it seeds, but I just call it baby aliens inside you. And then when it bursts out of your chest, it's just so nerve-wracking to see. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that that twitches up when you see that scene, when it just busts out of your chest. That's one of the most disturbing things I always thought throughout movies, was those type of scenes. It just makes me, hopefully that doesn't happen to me. Okay. Now, you also had, they had this new alien, human alien-like thing at the end, when the face hugger, I guess, got the baby, one of the ladies that was pregnant in the movie, she had a baby, she was having a baby already, but I guess she got, one of the face huggers got her or something. And what I saw was she injected herself with some type of antidote or something. I don't know what for. But when she had, the baby had, she had the baby pretty quickly, and it came out as like some type of big egg sac, not like a regular baby. It was like a big old egg sac, and she was panicking. She said, "Get the thing away from her," and the other girl took it from her and kind of ran with it. And what happened was it had acid coming out of it, so it pretty much melted through the floor. And then actually she was gonna burn it first, but then when it started opening up his face, it was like a human baby inside, and then she lost track of it. But then it grew pretty fast. I'll guess and say it took about 30 minutes or so. It grew pretty huge. It was like a 10-foot tall human alien, and that thing was freaky looking. So it was pretty scary at the time. The thing did try to go up and talk to, I guess, sniff its own mother or something. But I think that it was gonna eventually eliminate the mother or something. But yeah, they had that little scene for him. They did. It was very freaky looking. He had this weird looking tongue, like if you ever saw like a mole's mouth or something. That's what it looked like, this long and disgusting. But it did die off. They got rid of him when they had in that fight scene. I wish they never got rid of it so quickly, because it was pretty interesting. But I'll guess say different types of enemies in that movie. You had face huggers, these alien bastards, and the humanoid alien. So those are the main antagonists. And at one time, I thought Andy was going to turn as well, because he was pretty. He was an android, so he's pretty much. I thought he was going to turn on them eventually, because he had to. When they uploaded this other memory chip, he just wanted to complete the task, which I guess gets some type of antidote off the ship safely. But luckily they fixed the girl fixed him, and they got better. But of course he got eliminated as well. I think the only one that survived was the Wonder Woman or so. But yeah, that's pretty much how it ended with the lady getting inside the chamber, and I don't know if she was gonna try to save her time or so. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's gonna be a second one. Hopefully they'll explain a lot more or so. But I'd say it was a good movie. Definitely need to add more action stuff throughout the beginning. That was pretty boring. It just really lost your attention. So they could have added some interesting stuff in there. But the other part is pretty good. It's like a horror movie, a horror video game or so. All those things jumping at you, trying to get on your face, and the aliens with their acid and tails and tongues and teeth and all that stuff. But it's just a pretty simple movie. I will say I forgot to mention, that's one of my first times I ever saw like an alien movie, or actual alien movie in the theaters. So that's pretty cool for me. Most of them I saw on either DVDs or Amazon or Netflix, or this on the TV on a TV channel that air the old alien movies. Okay, so hopefully I hope they do make another Predator versus Alien. It would be nice to see that again. I didn't like the second one. Well, the first one was pretty good, so I would like to see a third one. To see them fight again, that would be pretty cool. Hopefully, get to see more. But I really loved it. I really enjoy alien movies as well. I love looking at these creatures. That even though they're disgusting looking, but they're so interesting in where they're built and designed. And my mother, she got scared as well. I saw her jump several times, so that was pretty funny. I actually didn't lift my foot up, and she actually thought it was an alien trying to get her. It was just my shoe, me stretching my feet in the movie, so that's pretty fun. And for some reason, strange reason, I thought the little baby alien chest bursters were so cute. I don't know why. It was just, they looked just so innocent with and they started whining. Well, they started crying and stuff. This little cute little alien. But that's just my opinion. I know most of y'all think it's ugly. But that is my take on this movie. You should definitely go watch it. You won't waste your money. Okay? And yeah, that's all I can think of. And let me know what you think of the movie. Did you enjoy it as well? And did it live up to your expectations? Okay? And you enjoyed this video,